The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Detroit Pistons. Taking a look at Detroit, this is a game they need desperately to win tonight after coming up short in Game 1.
Absolutely. Critical that they win this game. I mean, after surrendering home court advantage in Game 1, they have got to win this one. Otherwise, the series and really their season could be over before they know it.
Here's Holiday, stolen by Washington. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Monk right side. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Look at the Lakers. Now they win Game 1. Do you think they can keep the momentum going?
Well, if they can keep it going and win Game 2, this series may be all but over. When you're heading home with a 2-0 lead, your confidence is through the roof. And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Wembanyama. Nice D from Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. And the basket by Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Off the run, and the shot will not go from Anunoby. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Well, Steph Curry is an all-time great who continues to amaze us, and I am just so glad I've got the best seat in the house.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Washington. Curry with it. Stolen by Holiday. By himself. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Curry with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 6.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
There's the screen. Here's Collins. The offensive rebound. Anunoby, good.
That's on the defense there. Anunoby is someone you've got to box out or he'll make you pay.
Pass to Washington. Monk outside. Here's Dort. He's guarded by Anunoby. At the top of the key, Curry. Pocket 2. Over Holiday. Curry can't get it to go.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Again, Curry missing. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Down low. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Curry. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the drive. Monk outside. And Curry has it in the corner. Screen by Porzingis. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. That's good from Anunoby. The Lakers leading. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now, here's Simon.
That's as good as it gets. Woo! Well, Simons is relentless. That's why his teammates and coaches encourage him to take the initiative offensively.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it.
Well, Morant puts constant pressure on the defense. I'm actually surprised he doesn't get fouled more.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws, good from Morant.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
And here is Simon. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Detroit. The second quarter coming up right after this break.
17.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Kennard. And here now is Thibault. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Thibault got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Poole. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. And it's Thibault in the corner. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gafford cans them both. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for L.A. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Morant pulleys his way inside.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Here's Simon. No good with the layup. Lakers leading by 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jordan Poole picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
So he gets them both.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
And the shot is good. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Morant. Rebound by the Pistons. And here we go. It's hauled in by Claxton. Now Finney Smith hasn't made one yet. To the left wing. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Poole. Pistons trailed by 5. Here's Wembanyama. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Wembanyama's got his third basket of the night right there. Pass to Monk. Misses the layup. And he's got his first chance at the line here. He throw good. Simon.
Well, and Anthony Simons puts up big scoring numbers, so for him it's really about playing with a lot of confidence and shooting it with consistency.
Now here's Simon. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Tries again. Caruso, no good. It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Morant with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. And there it is for him.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Wembanyama. Caruso, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Thibault in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Thibault. Got 6.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Wembanyama, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Nice take from Curry. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 10.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Holiday. Back to Wembanyama. Stolen by Washington. And it's the Lakers on the break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Pistons trailed by 9. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. No good there. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Out to Porzingis. Lets it go with a 3.
right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. The Pistons shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time to fire up. Substitution on the floor.
Back to Morant. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Jones, no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And it's Simons missing.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
So for the Pistons. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pistons trailed by 10. And it's ball penetrating. It's stolen by Monk. And here they go. Dort wide open. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
He takes it in. Ball no good.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Curry with a wide open look. And another basket for the Lakers.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Wembanyama with it. Dort covering.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Curry. At the crossover. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They come out here with authority. Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Now, here's Monk. Still yet to score. Outside Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Lakers leading by 10. Here's Morant. Morant takes it right to the defense.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all off and stays locked in on the basket.
Outside Holiday. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Stolen by Ball. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Claxton. The kick out to Holiday. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
And Claxton throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
No problem knocking that one down. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Poole's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that is what Poole does best. He is a major threat from beyond the arc.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams changing it up here. Now, here's Simons. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Caruso, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
It's hauled in by Claxton.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Caruso. Still scoreless. Here's Jones. Drives to the hoop.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Curry on the wing. It could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Lakers.
57.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Lakers leading by 8. Now here's Morant. Over in the corner, Claxton. It's Dort on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. And Claxton throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Anunoby. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Rebound the Lakers.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Monk. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 12.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Simons, here we go. And he can't jam it through. And stolen by Anunoby. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
For your Pistons.
There's a screen by Washington. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And we've got a report from the sideline, so let's get the scoop on Jordan Poole. Allie, take it away.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he could play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Well, you hate to see that. Let's hope the prognosis isn't as bad as it looks right now.
Rebound by Drew Holiday.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama left side. Collins outside. Shot clock at 3. Outside ball. Takes the 3. It's good.
And ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Curry. A 15-footer. Rebounded by Collins. Pistons trailed by 7. Wembanyama. Oh, what a finish.
How about the young fella, Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Lakers leading by 5. Curry with it. No good again that time. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Now Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Well, Curry gets the contact, and then he makes the adjustment to convert.
Wembanyama with it. Outguarded by Porzingis.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
And here is Curry. Let's lose a 3. Wembanyama rips down the rebound.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
That's in there.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Now Curry. From 19, that one goes.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Now Holiday. It drops.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
The foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
It's the first that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste. Got it! That is a great inbound play design and flawless execution.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 4. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Stolen by Dort. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. And so Los Angeles takes the win, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series.